And hello, and welcome back to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, also known as Dandy, gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, the no throne cicerone. And welcome back to stream, folks. Happy Friday, and Friday cheers to you. May you have a merry one. Today, of course, as it is the usual, we're going to go ahead and play some Elden Ring. We're going to suffer some losses because that is what we do here whenever we play Elden Ring. But you know what? There's this crazy tingle, there's this crazy bug that I get when I think of all the times I played Elden Ring, suffered a loss, chucked my controller at the wall and said, I am never playing this again. And then later that day, I'm randomly scouring the YouTubes, and of course I encounter just basically any lore video, and I'm just like, well, I gotta get back into that world because it is so interesting and eternally compelling. And maybe that speaks to my habits in gaming and the fact that I do enjoy lore and stories more than gameplay itself. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Of course, we got our partner in crime on this side over here, who is a little EP boy today, it seems. Feel free to interact with him by using one of the channel point redeems. Certainly, please don't make me hug him again. Of course, as it is the usual, we do have an ale for today. What is on tap today? That is what we do at the Ales Dandy stream. Today we have something that we haven't had before. I picked it up at a Bevmo recently. It's actually from Altamont Beer Works, which is on the East Bay. This one is known as Mac Drizzle, and it is a gold ale. As you can see, it depicts a young man wearing some gold chains, gold Altamont chains. You know, when I first saw this, I thought that this was supposed to be like a known, like, either rapper or perhaps like a member of a sports team of some sort, simply because I feel like this brewery would choose to highlight a local celebrity, but I haven't found anything that suggests that. So I'm assuming this is just the representative, one of the main representatives of Altamont Beer Works. I do like gold. I do like the gold. So this is Mac Drizzle. It is a gold ale. What exactly is a gold ale, you might be asking? A gold ale, of course, is one of the most simplistic type of ales. It is gold in color, of course. It is very similar to pale ales, just a little more hue in it, almost like a honeyish hue to it. And it kind of showcases basic, like, very light malt notes. It doesn't have particularly strong hop characters like its pale counterparts. It chooses to showcase rather its sweetness, and that can be done with some fruit-like compounds, maybe some honey-like compounds as well. Very light though. This beer is generally made to be approachable, very similar to just light lagers, except of course you do have that robustness that comes from ales. A very, very slight distinction there. This particular beer, let me just read what the back says. This ale is what it is: a hop-forward golden ale with notes of melon, gooseberry, passion fruit, and lychee. Everywhere you drink it, it's a party, y'all. Go stupid. I'm sure that there was a better way to read that. That was not the greatest line read. And I thought it said thistle instead of this ale. Somebody's we've got an interesting writer here. But yeah, once again, lots of notes of fruits and berries there, just to give this beer a slightly sweeter taste. But that's enough about me gabbing about this. Let's actually go ahead and see what Untapped has to say on the matter. If I could just pull up my Untapped for just a brief moment. Okay, by Altamont Beer Works, Mac Drizzle Gold, pineapple, ripe melon, passion fruit, and I guess it just shows you what I just read. Hop forward golden ale with notes of melon, gooseberry, and passion fruit and lychee. So go you. What am I doing here? So let's go ahead and actually taste this thing. Yeah. I'm just like I can't read it. Any reading that I might have of that is just going to come off as fake and mocking, and I don't want to do that. I'm just bad at these things. Oh jeez. And we got a popper here. It did not like my comment about the language there. Give me a second to grab a tissue. This is one of those rare instances where the beer fights back. The beer fights back, folks. That is gonna need slightly more thorough cleanup, but that can be done much later on stream. We already are trying to run a tight 120 today, so may not be the greatest idea to start doing this now. Here's hoping that it doesn't look way too messy here. Bad beer choice today. Bad beer choice or best beer choice? You tell me. So let's just go through this. Gold ale, of course, very foamy head, and that is one of two reasons. Either it could be very aged in its can, and because of that, like a lot of the carbon comes out. We could have shaken it, or it could just be a highly carbonated beer, a number of things. You generally don't want your beer to come out blasting like that, even if you have the means to capture all of it. And the reason for that is because it means that the carbon dioxide has left suspension, and you're gonna get a slightly different mouthfeel than it would have been had it been properly carbonated, like it would have been balanced with its carbonation. So yeah, very frothy head over here. You got some nice golden hues on the side in terms of a nose. Very fresh fruit forward. I want to say some light malt. Very light malt. Almost like a crisp, like a toast. And yeah, kind of just gentle. Famine, dear viewer, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, there's definitely some melon notes there. I have to praise it for that. A light tinge of sweetness. It's almost like a dry white grape sort of a feel to it, without the actual tartness of a grape. Very light bittering notes. I want to say it's really in the back of the tongue that it hits you. Nothing particularly strong though. The after effects, the after odor, definitely senses a little bit more on the citrus side of things, almost like a peel. I'm trying to look for that pineapple, and maybe it's a little bit in the sweetness as well. So I can sense the melon and the pineapple. I am not aware of gooseberry, unfortunately. Lychee, you have to show it to me for me to remember what it is, and we're not gonna do that right now. The unfortunate part is that some of the texture is gone, because I've had this beer before, and it has a bit more texture, but because it exploded, most of the fizziness came out, and a lot of what texture is when it comes to beer is that level of fizziness and carbonation. So I'm not gonna rate it on that. It feels just a bit flat. But that is part of how we evaluate beers. It's not always the same exact sensation. We're gonna give it a 3 stars today. Let's hope that it picks up the ball next time. Mac Drizzle Gold is what we will be enjoying today. But yeah, we do have a question of the night. Question of the night: how do you stay young? Please interpret that as you will. I think a lot about staying youthful and trying to, maintain my body, because I want to be physically able as long as I can. I think about physicality when it comes to youth. I try to do a bit of cardio every single day. I lie, 6 out of 7 days a week. And I'm trying to incorporate more veggies and less meats into my diet. That is how I try to stay young, biologically speaking. if it comes to just like, having a youthful mindset, I think engaging in my passion, and my passion right now is streaming, which is what we will be doing. With that, let's go back to the lands between in Elden Ring. And of course I forgot to turn on the sound. Here we go. Alright. And I think it's playing. Perfect. Yeah, so the other detail about playing Elden Ring, of course, is just the fact that we're playing it off of Steam. And because we are playing it directly off of the computer, it takes away some of the resources from the computer to do streaming, which is not ideal. Generally we get by choosing the lowest level settings, so let's hope that is enough. We're playing with an Xbox Series S controller. That is what we are using today. That is what we always use. Oh boy. And we're here at the capital outskirts. The goal for today is to hunt some Deathbirds. If any of you were here last week, you might recall that I was trying to defeat the boss in Castle Sol. That became kind of an impossibility. So what do we do when we are stuck? We do different things. That's just how that goes. Wraith Calling Bell. What does... I earned this last time. I still don't know what it does. It calls a wraith. I wish I knew what it was. We'll save it for whenever. Let me actually take away something else from my equipment menu. Definitely don't need this right now. I'll keep the Wraith Calling Bell because if I don't keep it there, I'm gonna forget what it does or what it did. We'll forget to actually look up what it does. Stalwart Horn Charm. Okay, so let's go fight that bird. Let me look up at their exact location. Let's see, Deathbirds in Elden Ring. I actually have the location of Deathbirds on one of my side monitors here, but again, the problem is that if I switch windows, the game just wants to crash. It just wants to crash. So better just do the research on my phone here. Makes things just a little cleaner. So this one, we fought a number of them in Limgrave, the Weeping Peninsula, and Liurnia of the Lakes. This one should be the fourth one, and it is in the capital outskirts. So let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Should be in that direction. Rally-o. Get rid of these things. I think they pop up very close to this area. One thing that I want to do is get rid of these snail monsters because they kind of just start rolling at you. When you start fighting the Deathbird. So there's definitely two of them. There's one over there. Whoa! Did something just pop up from behind me? Oh no. Oh, it's a skeletal warrior. For a moment there, I thought it was another snail that popped up from the ground. See, and there's a bunch of them right here. Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of these. Ah! They kind of just come at you. Would you? This is amazing, by the way. It's amazing how I'm fighting this ridiculous thing. Oof. And as long as one of them comes at you at the right angle, they are basically gonna have a feast with you. Wait, what? Where are you? So obnoxious, these things. They definitely know how to... frustrate the ever-living crap out of you. What is this thing? You know what? Now I'm starting to think that we probably can't get the Deathbird because it is daylight. That's probably the issue. Completely forgot about that detail. Okay, so we might have to do the entire thing all over. And I can see that I'm already dropping frames. What's the issue? What's the issue? Why am I dropping frames? Keybind needs full screen. Quality settings. Low. Low, please. Return to title screen. Quit game. Hopefully that changes things. Okay. To your health. Lovely. Here's wondering when I will ever do the DLC. It's very unlikely. Okay, so here's hoping that solves some of that problem, but it might come back. It's just the nature of the beast. Oh, these are actual warriors, huh? Warriors of virtue! What is in that direction anyways? Just a graveyard? This is like the remains of a church. Just a church? Wait, where would that come from? And the way to tell if you're being hunted down is to try and open up your map. Generally, if somebody is actively aggroing you, you should not be able to open up that map. Though there have been instances where I am in my map and then I go back to real life and somebody is attacking me. Ooh. That's no good. What are they? Are they attacking those guys or are they attacking me? Seems like they're aiming at them. Yeah, they're gone. Kind of interesting to figure out the lore behind some of these creatures. But yeah, we're going back over here. Okay, let's find some kind of way to kite those snails. Talk to Melina. Oh.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Please do.
In Marika's own words, hear me, demigods. My children, beloved, make of thyselves that which ye desire. Be it a lord, be it a god, but should ye fail to become aught at all, ye will be forsaken, amounting only to sacrifices.
Okay. Are you just gonna hang out? I mean, it's fine if you just hang out. That's okay. I was just wondering. Nice day. And let's also go ahead and pass time until nightfall. Is Elden Ring best played at night? Heck no. I wish there was no option like that. Where are we headed? Yeah, we should be headed in this direction. No, we went to north. You went to north, friend. North, friend. Where the second expansion to World of Warcraft took place, of course. Oh, I see. I think I see. Was there a helicopter? It sounds like a helicopter. There's so many instances where I'm riding in Elden Ring and I hear something terrible and or like gruesome behind me. And I always wonder, well, they were definitely out to get me, but there's no... I don't want to turn back. So I won't. What are you... As long as we approach these things with a shield, we're probably fine. Who's shooting arrows? Oh, wait. Ah, getting ambushed here. Let's get that archer. I am doing this extremely methodically, but guess what? As soon as I lose to the Deathbird for the first time around, I'll probably just run in and fight them. Let's go ahead and take this one down. I definitely wish these snakes give you a bit more oomph, a bit more level. Because if that was the case, come on, just hit the... It's so silly when he just swings. It's like, no, there's no way you're hitting the person. There's no way. Where are we? We should be close. We should be close. So there's our snake friends. Uh-oh. The Deathbird is here. Never mind, we're just gonna fight. We're gonna try and fight far away. Okay. I can't see. I can't see. What's happening here? What is that black ooze? What was that? Was there a second monster somewhere? Yowza. I actually thought that I had a good fighting chance there because I managed to land a set of good hits without it actually retaliating. Let's go ahead and switch this back to 12 since I am sure that we will need the extra vitality. Okay. Let's make sure we don't lose those runes. Oh, we should probably spend time until night. What is sword chest? Is chest just what we have at all times, ergo no chest? Maybe, possibly. Okay, so we're just gonna run in. No need to be methodical about it. We're simply going to lure the Deathbird as far away from the snails as possible. And hope that that is enough. And that'll be enough. Where's my... Try and look for my runes here first of all. Wherever they might be. It's kind of funny where a fight draws you sometimes. It's not... It's never like super clear. Here. Come on, just get the thing. Okay, so clear the field of this nonsense. Oh, maybe it was this goop that made it seem like there was additional enemies. I don't know. I hear it. Wait, what is that? Move, move, what? It's like a... I can't stop targeting whatever that is. So it was whatever that thing is. Just a random skeletal warrior. And the snake. No matter how you slice it, it's like... Come on. Better get rid of all of these fools before we actually engage with the battle proper. And it's coming. It's a-coming. To my health. Very atmospheric music over here. Where's that Deathbird? That is definitely not the way. There it goes. Go, run. Run to regular. Let's fight away from others, please. I can't see it. Where is the thing? Okay. Oh, beautiful. I'm surprised it's keeping over there. Does it just want to fight next to its friends? Nice. Oof. Yeesh. Ah. What? Again? I thought I got rid of all those. Talk about being ganged up on. Very. It looks like I really have to make sure that the field is clear. That's the second time that happens. Oh, right, nighttime. Past time. Hunting deathbirds indeed. The game of Elden Ring, no matter how you slice it, at the very least my experience, maybe it's just the fact that I haven't like leveled up enough or something to that effect. It is very much a combo is basically enough for you to perish. I don't care how mightier you are than whatever enemy you're facing, you get comboed, that's probably the end of that story. Ah, such obnoxious whelps. Okay, so where are you? What are you gonna do? Oh yeah, wonderful. You fly and you throw vomit. That's your power. Just hit the. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I can't even choose my heals. I can't choose my heals. What's your bone to pick with me? Bone storm. You gonna fly too? You of the flying vomit. That's at least a good thing that I have a holy weapon. But let's try and proc as many as we can over here. And give ourselves the best possible chance. Just madness. Just the fact that there's these random gravestones here makes it so that I can't swing as well as I could otherwise. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know, whenever I remember when I first started school in the States, obviously I didn't know that much English. And I remember that I qualified for reduced priced lunch. And the cash register, every time I would pay my 40 cents, because that's what it was back in the day, 40 cents for a reduced lunch, it would say one of two things. It would say, thank you, just like that, thank you, which, you know, very basic term for a cash register, I guess. But the other thing, come on, why is this thing so difficult to... Sorry, I'm losing my cool here. We gotta be cool around here. But the other thing that the cash register would say in its robotic voice was something that sounded very similar to "Happy birthday." And I guess I didn't really think about it too much more, but it was this idea of mine that the cash register was just announcing to the payer that it was their birthday, and so happy birthday to you. But the thing is, it happened to a bunch of people and nobody was really celebrating their birthday. So the cash register must have been saying something else. Food for thought. What? Such obnoxious. And it should materialize just as I am peering over here, I think. Yes, run. Run to where we cleared the field. Oh, it's rainy, of course. There it is. I see you, like they said in Avatar. Nice, that's some good hits. Except not really that much. Why are you retracting? I don't get it. Here we go. Wish me luck, folks. Keep rolling. Get away from the gravestone, please. Please just get away from the gravestone. Take some lightning. Why are you going back? It doesn't want to fight over here for some reason. It wants to fight with those snails, huh? No. Okay, we're doing the opposite way. Ooh, combo. Am I gone? Yes, I'm gone. I was hitting the potion button the entire time while I was down, and I was like, if I can just get a sip in, I will survive. Just a sip. And of course, it was the combo. Again, it was the combo. It wasn't even the pretzel combos. I mean, at least we kind of understand the fact that, did I not, nighttime, night reigns. You know, I might just go ahead and give myself 1 second magic potion. 1 second magic potion. Would you just, you know what I want. Because it seemed like the magic was helping out a bit. At the very least, it was allowing us to strike from afar. And if the entire battle is just striking from afar, actually, I wouldn't mind. Happy birthday! So yeah, so unfortunately today it'll be another tight 120. But starting next week, we'll be back with our regular length streams for Thursdays and Fridays. Thank goodness for that. Get rid of these guys right now. Get down, get down. Just hit the thing. It almost feels like I have to hit them very much straight. In order to hit them, what are you doing? I like how they just fall all the way back. Might as well just wake up as many of them to make sure that they don't bother us during the fight. Here we go. This one was the one that got me that first time. And there's like 2 snails here, right? I think another one of these creatures. Using the shield to block their initial thing is actually quite useful. So many of these. Come on, just hit the guy. Please, just hit the guy. That might be it on this side, I hope. No, of course not. And then of course we gotta work through this side as well because. Who's behind me? Oh, I see. The flying ones. Away. What is... Those are probably the most obnoxious ones. And now I think we can finally... No. I can't move. The battleground is just littered with these chumps. I guess it is like a graveyard. What? I would kite them with magic, but that would be wasting one lightning bolt, I think. And down it goes. And just a second here, folks. My goggles are tingling. These things should theoretically be so weak. And yet they all hit like a truck. No matter what enemy it is, they all hit like a truck. It shouldn't be called Elden Ring. It should be called Monster Truck Ring. Ah, more of these. It's like they multiplied or something. Wish I could sell all of these raisins at some point. Here we go. And there it is. There's our fine specimen. Move. Ouch. Oh, come on. Do I have nothing in the flask? Oh, right. Roll! I can't roll while I'm drinking. Ah, so frustrating. Or drink while I'm rolling. It basically just waits until I do that. That was dumb of me. I should have just charged. You know what? We've got like 6 minutes before ads. I'm just gonna run in with a torrent and gonna fight him that way. This is silly. We're gonna try and kite him. So flasks. Allocate flask charges. Maybe let's try with 3. Probably not enough, but maybe we can get one quick hit in. Level up, pastime. What an obnoxious bird. So we'll do this. We'll get our... Where are you? Wow, you all saw that, right? Torrent decided to abandon me for Torrent was thinking, you know what? Not today. I heard his plan. This is not gonna end pretty for me. Get those runes. I don't care. You're all gonna poke at me anyways. It doesn't even matter. fight the Deathbird around here instead. There it is. Would you... Wait, how? How is that even possible? Red potion, red potion. Thank you. I sped away. I literally sped away. Why are you shooting that way? No. We have targeting on. What is the issue? Wow, Torrent is just... Torrentus. We're basically taking the hit every time, and I don't understand why. Wow, that thing is fast. Clearly, it doesn't actually matter that I'm riding Torrent. It's gonna hit me regardless. Well, at least it hit its friends. Don't need this nonsense. Can't even hit the thing. Wow. Let's do this, MacGruber. I like that it keeps hitting its friends. Ouch. Where's my horse? Oh, huh. Yes, do it. Wow, and Torrent did not like that. I think we're gonna do something else for a while. And in any case, it's time for a break. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and take that stretch break. We will be back with more Elden Ring. back to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the world's least interesting man, Mama Ales, baby boy. And we are playing Elden Ring today, and we just got our butt handed to us. I think my audio is... hold on a second. Is that my button? There it goes. Yeah, we just got our butt handed to us by fighting a Deathbird. And so rather than continue to beat our heads against something that is going to take finesse and training and experience, we're just gonna go do something else. That's what we're gonna do. That'll show them. Stinky bird. There's plenty of stuff that we haven't. Excuse me. Wow. I would use my mute button as I generally do, but I am not certain that it works these days. Ooh, there's a... I didn't realize there was a site of grace here. How come I haven't been using this? I've been using this one over here. Why is that? That's strange. Could have saved us a bit of a ride. We're gonna take you for a ride. So I will be taking my runes elsewhere, good sir. Alright, let's get out of here. 28,000 is nothing to sneeze at, by the way. 28,000? Jiminy Jillikers! Okay, so I'm gonna leave a bird marker here, I guess. No, not the one I want. Marker. What's a bird? I mean, generally put this for dragons. Let's assume that it is just field boss. How about that? Since I have a couple of those. But yeah, in terms of exploring the map, I think there was one place in Liurnia that I knew I should visit. What is this? The Lakeside Crystal Cave? Could go there, I guess. That seems like a spot. It also seems like I might have already done that. Actually, there is this one place here that I wanted to check out. I forget what this is called. The Carian Study Hall. And that's because last time I was playing the game, I noticed that it turned upside down because of some talisman that I had. So let's see what's in there. Let's see what's going on. Of course, we are drinking a Mac Drizzle Golden Ale. To your health. Now, the reason... Oh, celestial glow, transmit to posterity the wisdom of the moon and the stars. Yes. So last time we came by here, the whole place turned upside down. Let's actually redo the cinematic, see what happens. We've already explored this place right side up a very long time ago. I vaguely remember that. So we're going to do it right side up. And of course, we're basically going to put the statue upside down. Sorry about the waste of time there, folks. Hey, but at the very least, we get another chance to enjoy our ale, right? Famine ale, famine ale. This one is a little more, how do you say, it's a bit more pronounced cinematic, I thought, because it's the one time where you get to see how this turns upside down. It almost gives me vibes of the upside down castle in Castlevania, and I won't say anything else. So let's check it out. Let's see what's up or what's down. What's up? What's down with the command? Ah, everything is so dark. My songs know what you did in the dark. Ah, rump. Should we touch their bloodstain? Oh, so there's like a place to land down there, huh? Okay. But then they died at some point. Just drop. Okay. It's so dark. Wow. Reusable. Uses FP to ring in prowling wraiths. I wonder if I could recruit the wraiths that were bugging me with the Deathbird and turn them against it. Something to figure out for next time, I guess. That'd be fun. Ah, that's a lot better. So we're gonna go in that direction, I think. Try not to fall. There's definitely stuff down there. Whoa. Oh, I remember those enemies. Wall masters, I think. Not really wall masters, but you know what I mean. At the very least, at this level, they're relatively weak. I wonder if the makers of Elden Ring knew that those things dropping from the ceiling would be reminiscent of wall masters. And maybe that's the idea. This is probably one of the few instances where the version from Elden Ring is... Uh-oh. Can we just fight them here? Did I reflect it? It should, right? Come at me. What? Nice. Okay, let's see if we can actually beat him by doing this alone. They definitely don't like us. I wonder if me casting this hitting them with their own thing is actually more powerful than me trying to attack it. Where did it go? Is it gone? Are they gone? Oh, that's unfortunate. Come on, I thought that we... that was going to be ultimate cheese right there. Where are they? Did I hear? Is there... Are they in just a different location? Well, wherever they are, we can't reach them, unfortunately. That was so good though. We had the perfect strat, which rarely happens to me. Maybe let's go through here. It's like, oh my gosh, you actually beat an enemy and didn't use the mimic tier? Be wary of fingers. There is a whole mess of them. Are they like upstairs? Is that the issue? All right, I see. Whoa! I jumped. Just hit the thing. Wow. I jumped. Oh my gosh. Even knowing that it was coming, I still just like, ugh. I'm not meant for these games. What? Are they nearby? They must be nearby, right? Come on, just hit the one. Don't you dare lose at such a trivial fight, please. Oh my gosh. Who's blasting me now? Trying to find steadier ground here. Ah, finally. There was somebody else that was shooting at me, and I have no idea who. But at the very least, the person that I was engaging with at first, that wizard, was kiting me, which I did not appreciate. Over there? Somewhere? That's them right there. But how do I get over there? Perceptor Miriam? I can't target them. Why did I take the hit? One more, I think. Got him. Got him. Finally, they're out. Lucidity. I actually want to check out what that is. Alleviates buildup of sleep and madness. So it's a spell, unfortunately, and I have no use for it. At least we won't have to worry about that one anymore. Let's go check out this nook over here. There's definitely treasure abound, but I also don't want to fall. Did I do right? Like a hand is gonna drop right now, and they're gonna push me off. Mask of confidence. I need confidence. Oof. This looks like an invisible wall, maybe. No. Let's check out what that does. Mask of confidence. There's so many masks that I wish I could wear instead of what I'm wearing right now. I really don't like my helm. Silver tier mask. Here. it lowers most of my abilities. The only thing that it increases is magic, unfortunately. And really, there's no point in me wearing that. Me too. Yeah, you don't like it either, huh? Thank you for popping in, by the way. Vivi. Ooh. No, no, no. I was just appreciating your candid opinion on the question. I mean, I have a hat, and I don't like it. Yeah. I know that Elden Ring is not known for its fashion sense, but I feel like most of the stuff that is accessible to me is just offensive to my perception of style. But maybe that's just a me thing. Here's hoping that we both find better hats. Alright, gotta watch out for these. And thank you so much for the follow. I have a guess as to who it might have been, but I don't make guesses. So, as I like to say, feel free to lurk, introduce yourself, be merry, utmost and foremost be merry. Can't catch these things. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I appreciate the follow. I can tell you right now, if it's not obvious, I am not the greatest. I'm not the greatest of Elden Ring players. You might have thought that when you first came in, but I am not. In fact, you could say I'm on the lower rung. So, viewers beware. Oh, is that like a giant hand? It looks like a giant, or a bunch of hands maybe. Look whose hand is that? Yeah, this one's a big one. As long as they can knock on my shield first, I think I'm mostly okay. Somber smithing stone. No worries. I wonder how lengthy this upside down castle is. Is it as lengthy as the Castlevania one? Whoa, whoa. You didn't. Oh no, more. Oh no. So these folks are relatively weak as long as I can get the first hit in. But I dare not find out what's gonna happen if they start comboing me. Combo breaker. Alright, is this... Oh wait, I can't imagine that this is it, right? There's probably gonna be like a path downstairs where I have to drop. And I hate heights. I hate heights. See, this is me assuming that if I extend my neck up, I'll actually be able to see more. See more butts, that's what I say. I think that this candelabra right here should be close enough for me to drop. And so I'm gonna do it. Unless something more obvious is around here, I think that's what we're doing. All of the other locations here seem not amicable. Very few places in Elden Ring are amicable, except for Jarburg, of course. Ah, we made it. For a moment there, I can tell you, I thought I was gonna fall right through. So we just keep skipping candelabra, I guess. I really hope that we don't start getting kited by like some wizard or something like that. That, I feel, is what makes most platforming sections difficult. And I bet something's gonna drop or somebody's gonna start firing at me. Just like in middle school. Basically, I'm sleepy, LMAO, but hey, you should get your rest. Get some energy. OMG, you're a cult retro gamer. Am I? You think so? I play old games, but not not as a hobbyist. It's probably just stuff that I intended to play and I never got to it. You know what? That jump seems a bit much. It seems a bit much, but if I fall, I might just stumble down the pillar over here, and that's not the worst thing in the world. Maybe the second to worst thing in the world, but not. We can try. Actually, there's nothing in that pillar over there, so there's no actual point. All right, let's fall down. Let's go down with the command. Goodbye, everyone. Ugh, that was so... I was like 1 slippery centimeter away from my death. Now, where's my enemies? This reminds me of the... what do you call it? The rafters in Chrono Trigger. In like, what is it? 2380? 2300 AD. Is that an enemy? No, it's a bell. I want to do some work so I can rest. The barn doors have left. Oh my goodness. We've got a raid, folks. We got a raid. Let's pause for just a second here and go back to intermission. The Nerd Nikki just raided the channel with 15 viewers. Thank you so much for the generous raid, Nikki. How are you doing today? Thank you for bringing in your community. Let's see this. The barn doors have been left open. The herd has come to raid your field. I like it. Welcome, Frilled CPU. Welcome, Ogreman CXM. Tell me, is that Roman numerals, or am I just reading too much into it? Nikki said she hates chat before ending stream. Well, what? That's something. Welcome, Kohal Kesrin. Hello, Ails. Hello, Nikki. How are you doing today? It's great to see you. Thank you so much for entrusting me with your community today. And welcome, Melanie. Good to see you as well. I never said I hate chat. I am sure you didn't say that. I'm sure you didn't. But yeah, welcome in one and all. And of course, if anybody is watching from my end, let's kindly suggest we give the Nerd Nikki a follow, who is a fellow streamer. Last seen playing Infinity Nikki. Very on brand right there. How are you enjoying that game? Once again, thank you so much for popping in. If you don't know me, liar Nikki, you liar. I'm sure one of you is correct. I'm sure one of you is true. Now, for those of you who don't know who I am Ails Dandy. You can call me Ails Dandy. I go by many monikers: the gentleman streamer, the excellence of in execution, and I like to play mostly retro games, but every once in a while we do the modern games, such as today. She's lying to protect herself. I love it. I love the energy here. Thank you so much. 2 things about me that are kind of important. One of them is I've got a corgi over here. His name is Churro. He's right over there. You can kind of see him. Welcome. Follows are anonymous. Feel free to introduce yourself or forever hold your peace. So that's him. He's a little EP boy right now. The other thing that we do around here, of course, is we talk about ales. We do one... Did you just redeem feature? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We got some begging strips right here. And let's try and pull up the corgi cam for just a second. Would you kindly head in that direction? And there's that's Churro. Again, corgi boy of 7. He actually runs the stream, he contributes nothing to society except for unbridled cuteness, and he's my partner in crime. You got me at corgi. Yeah. He's the cutest boy. He likes to hang out over there. Now, the other thing that we do around here, which is less popular than corgis, I'll admit, is we talk about ales. I will have one ale every single session because every once in a while, I enjoy ales. Today is no different. We're enjoying a Mac Drizzle, which is a gold ale from a local craft brewery, and as I like to say, to your health. Delicious. But yeah, everyone that came in with the raid, you're more than welcome to hang out. I don't know why you would want to watch me fail at Elden Ring, but please do. Viewer beware. And if anybody has to go, completely understand. Nikki, of course, if you have to raid and fade, take care of yourself, feed yourself, get some breakies, please do so. Everyone else who is viewing, lurking, you're more than welcome to step out. Find something that makes you happy, please. But yeah, that is what we're doing. That is who I am. Let's go back to Elden Ring. Let's best cute dog. I'm glad you think so. He he definitely gets brownie points for being a cute one. He's a lovely chap. Okay, so as long as there's no enemies in Elden Ring, I will be okay. What if we swing this bell or like ring it? Sorcery. This is gonna wake up like all the enemies, isn't it? No, I guess not. Can we just get past it? I just don't want to fall. I have 36,000 runes on me. Do you know how hard it is to come by that? It's like 10 sessions of me not losing. Okay, and there's a fellow over there with a thing. We should probably get that thing. I hear something in the distance. A cry for help. The bell tolls for thee. Let's go down. Yes, I got a firefly. You would not believe your eyes. With 10 million fireflies. Okay, and there's another treasure chest over there. I know that the ultimate objective is to go down there, but let's not do that yet. Let's reap the benefits of walking down the rafters. One of these things is not gonna be pretty. Somebody's just gonna knock me off the rafters. Don't give up, old codger. See, old codger was right. Holy proof dried liver. Everyone please go out there and eat your liver. Liver, of course, is rich in iron. New question of the night. What is your favorite non-regular meat that you enjoy? Mine is probably liver. Unfollow. Okay, so I don't know if we can actually make that jump. That's kind of crazy. If there's no other way, we might as well just do it. I see no other path. Unless we go back up using the stairs. So yeah, one of two ways here. What is down there anyways? I almost feel like just doing it. We're basically down here, and I feel like if I don't at the very least try it, it's gonna take me a while to get back down. So let's do it. Goodbye, everyone. We made it. Okay. And is this a stair? No, it's a door. Okay. Oh no, something bad's gonna happen. Hey, the fool, how are you doing today? It's great to see you again. Thank you so much for the cheer. You absolutely didn't have to. Very kind of you. How have you been? And I'm sorry that really the last time we caught up was basically like last night. Anybody who's watching right now, if you don't know the Fool wonders, where have you been? Kindly give him a follow. Last seen playing Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver. You know, those are probably the remake that I have never played, but I've always wanted to, because I kid you not, Generation 2 is probably my favorite generation of them all. I heard that they really did a good job with Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
It's time to do.
Thank you for that. But yeah, of course, the Fool Wonders also happens to do a lot of D&D campaigning over on his stream, so if that's your cup of tea, I highly encourage you go catch him. I'm recovering from a cold. LOL, it's getting better. Nice, I'm glad to hear it. I feel like a bunch of my coworkers have been getting colds recently, and I've also been telling them to go home because some of them are just like, can I show up? And I'm like, no, take care of yourself, please. You should. Gen 2 is my favorite. Nice. Great minds think alike. There's so many doors here. No, actually, there's only one door here. Everything else seems to be blocked off. Okay. And so there doesn't seem to be any other doors unless there's fake doors. And I don't believe we have time for that. There's no time for that. But there's always time for one last kiss. That's from The Mask. This is a door, isn't it? There's like a boss right next to it. Up, except down. What's happening here? Cheers. So opens the doors of Gondor. This is the first playthrough. Yes, it is. I have been playing this game for 3 years, basically. But it is a first playthrough. On and off, of course. Whoa, where are we? Hey, this is not a boss room. This is a safe place, I think. Very nice, everyone. Claps, golf claps, everyone. We did it. We made it outside. And I love the site of grace because that means that if we, for some reason, die, then you know what, it'll be okay. Enjoy it, a great one. What is your drink today? So today we're enjoying a Mac Drizzle, which is a gold ale by Altamont Beer Works. It's kind of nice. It's got some fruity flavors, things like pineapple, passion fruit, melon, and gooseberry, whatever that is. Are you a fan of beers, Laker? You know, I generally don't assume that people come here to hear me chat about beers, even though I do. Even though it is my habit. When I was first starting my time on Twitch, I thought I was having like these big like adult ideas of like, hey, what would set me apart from everyone else? I was like, well, I guess I know a little bit about beers. Maybe I should talk about those. And even though nobody's ever clamored it, I continue to have my one beer review every time I play a game. Welcome back. What would you like me to call you, by the way? Is it Vivi Uwu okay? Is Vivi just okay? Is Uwu okay? Is Double X okay? Sounds good. I just don't drink often. Yeah, and you know, one of the things that I tell everyone, I feel like some folks sometimes come around and they're like, oh, hey, are you like, are you getting wrecked or you're getting messed up? And I'm just like, no, why would you? Do you realize how bad uncontrolled drinking is? I basically just enjoy it for the flavor at this point. That is something that's never going away. I understand how bad it is to drink over time. Call me Vivi, it's easier. No, drinking isn't always about getting drunk. Absolutely. It's something to enjoy. Hey, who is that? Oh no! Who is that? I don't like... They have like a bib? Do they have a bib? Maybe they do. Can we actually just ride through them? Where's my horse? Where's my horse? But I like Vivi. Everyone likes Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. Vivi Orunisha. I think that's his name. Who is this mighty fellow as he bellows? That is some range right there. You know what? I don't even care. Ouch! I ate it in the face. Nah, goo goo. Look at that. Sir, good sir, I won this fight. I won this fight. And I'm running. Fight. No, that's not how we do things around here. We follow the Eddie Guerrero rules here. Lying, cheating, and stealing. Is this a sort of thing where the doors won't open unless we Divine Tower Lernia? Oh, we can go in. Is that person still following us? Tis but just a scratch. I hope so. Yeah, like I said, I don't... If I can cheese a fight, I will do it. I promise. It is my guarantee. Ooh, this is an elevator, isn't it? But I wouldn't mind just... Now that I know whether I can get past them, I might actually just choose to engage for a laugh. For a laugh. Especially since the... how much do I need to actually level up now that I think about it? 8,000, huh? Maybe save that one. This was my first Souls game. Some of that stuff is what I did too. Yeah. Not sure about this guy. I think I'm gonna run. He seems a bit, he seems to carry himself well. I'm always in awe of a big fella who, you know, has the agility to like react and bounce and do all this. And I don't think the enemies in Elden Ring ever disappoint. If y'all had been here the first hour, you would have seen me struggle against giant snails. So that's a thing. They weren't even giant; they were like basketball-sized snails, and they destroyed me because they ganged up on me, and I didn't like that. Ooh, another grace. I'm surprised. What is this place? Actually, I haven't taken a look at what this is supposed to be. This is the Divine Tower of Liurnia. But what is it? I don't believe it. Ahead. Oh, there's a bunch of towers. And maybe that's... What would that be like? It's not Limgrave, is it? It's whatever this place is. I guess Limgrave would be in that direction. I somehow doubt that we can see that far away. Always hated stone imps in catacombs. Easy to kill, but when there are a lot of them, they're difficult to survive. Yeah, and actually that speaks to what I was saying earlier. I feel like Elden Ring is very much a game of just... you face enemies, And most single enemies have a strategy to manage and counter and do this and that. But if you have two, it is very much a situation where you're trying to avoid that combo, because even the weakest of enemies will just destroy you if they gang up on you, especially the imps. This is way too good. I don't know what it is, but I can't imagine that it's just a person waiting for me to take their treasure. But I'm gonna do it anyways. Curse Mark of Death. Stargazer Heirloom. What is all this stuff? And who are ya? Still no rump, therefore seek sadness. Let's check out what the item says. So raises intelligence. Oh nice, so it's a medallion of some sort. Curse mark carved into Lunar Princess Rani's discarded flesh. Oh wait, so this is Rani's actual body? Yeah, she has seen better days. That's okay, I like her in witch form. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else here. At least I hope not. It's a nice vista though. Oh, that's pretty awesome though, the fact that we actually managed to get through the upside down tower and then it led to this. But I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna try and face that that heavy fella. See, do some fun antics for just a bit. although let's see if I can actually level up before I do that. I only need 8,000 runes, and I might have just enough runes that I pocketed to do that. So let me see if I have the stones. Do I have the stones? Like they used to say in Guts, do you have it? Oh, we can use one of these. And right, I think we need one more of those. Clearly I don't know math. Yeah, we can choose one more of those and we should be gold. Gold, Jerry, gold. Or did I just lose where those things were? I love it. 1200. They're not even sorted properly. Oh, I was looking at recent items. Okay, so let's go ahead and level up one stat. I've been trying to level up my defenses because I feel like enemies just cut through butter like me most times, even if I have relatively good attack. I think Vigor is the one that I'm meaning to upgrade. Resistance, I like even numbers, so I might just do that anyways. So HP. The other one is Endurance, which is mostly about equip load. And then the other one I think was... There was something else that governed defenses. But let's go with Vigor. Let's go with Vigor. The ones that we're definitely not touching are Arcane, Intelligence, and Dexterity. And Strength and Faith are our main attack builds. I think maybe it was Mind. Maybe not. I doubt it. So Vigor it is. Okay. Let's make it happen, Captain. What am I even wearing in my head? It's like a gargoyle head, but then for some reason my pauldrons have like little winglings. little winglings. As said by Strongbad. All my love to long ago. You have the cutest rainbow color emotes I just saw. I'm glad you enjoy them. They are actually emotes that I had made a very long time ago when I think it was like my first year in. They were done by, what is it, 88 Design. My thought was like, hey, can you make a cute little... Well, actually there's two sets. One of them is like this wolf emote with like a pink shirt with goggles, because goggles is always my thing. And then of course there's the corgi ones, which are actually generic corgi, but they very much fit Churro very well. I like them as well. I should probably get new ones at some point. Alright, let's take this guy down. Ruin fragments. I wonder if you can actually do anything with this stuff. Based on your cutest. Don't make me answer that. Where is that? Oh, it's... Oh my gosh. I'm just like... He just showed up. And of course, here's me not. Ouch. Oh, I think Torrent ate that one. This is not a really useful way of torrents. This is not useful of torrents. Wow. Okay. I think we're dismounting. Wait, I can't bounce that back? Why did I roll when I should have just swung? Ugh. At least they're not the strongest of... Oof. Whoa, hey. Seriously? What is that? What the? Can you just... Who? That was good. I might try that one more time. That was kind of amusing. But why? I got the answer. I read that out. I'm so sorry. Yeah. You know, it's okay. I appreciate it, though. Can I just... Where's the elevator? I think it's coming, right? Rollin'. He's like, I heard you like rolling. Let me show you how it's done. At the very least, the first phase of the battle seems manageable. I think it's more about that. I think it's more about roly-poly that might be a bit more difficult to maneuver. And maybe if I hadn't been so close to him at that point, I might have actually been able to do something about the situation. About the situation. You did well in the first half with blocks encountered. Yeah, and for what it's worth, he wasn't actually attacking strongly, and I can tell that somebody doesn't attack strongly when I can actually counter them with my shield. Because my shield is a lot of things, but honestly, most of the time it's just about the roll. So, I can bet that it would have been a more massive challenge had I actually done this when I was a little lower level. But that one definitely took me by surprise. I think also the point in the first part of the fight is don't be so far away, because he is simply going to start shooting those black skulls at me. agree, Godskin foes are no joke. Wait, what? Oh gosh. Okay, here I go. Let's do this. I gotta remember that for like massive swipes like that, I should be rolling instead of trying to counter with a shield. Oh, lovely. How about that first fight though? That one was good. That one was good. Yeah, I gotta just refocus here. We don't have that much more time in today's stream anyway, so this will be a fun way to wrap it up anyways. Just me knocking my head against this particular enemy. I got what I wanted out of today's session anyways. So Godskin, I know that in this game there's like supposed to be like a Godskin duo fight, which is supposed to be like one of the toughest fights in the game. Maybe that's one of a creature like this is like part of that fight or something like that. Oh, this elevator takes so long. Look at that, it's coming. It's a coming. Yes, I can't wait to start the Soul's Journey too. The Fool, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. I hope you have more time once you heal up. Friendo. Oh, it's rough. But, Laker, can I cheese it? That's the question. If you were to look at my Google searches for Elden Ring, it would be Elden Ring, boss name, cheese. I don't know where you are at the moment. It sounds like Raya Lucaria. So this is Liurnia of the Lakes, and this is the Divine Tower of Liurnia. So I think that what is it? The Godskin Apostles, I think that's what they're called. They're much later in the game. Let's just get to it. Like I said, we probably should be wrapping up soon anyways. I am forgetting all my rolls here. Okay, let's focus on rolls instead of. Oh wow, he did a what do you call it? A Shoryuken, a dark Shoryuken. That's what he did. Okay, one more go, and then we're done. Let me actually snooze ads because they're a coming, folks. They're a coming. Just a second here. Okay, I think that should net us one more chance. Where's my Elden Ring? There we go. The duo won't happen till later, but you have two types, this dude and a tall skinny one. Learn them well, so you'll need that knowledge later. Gotcha. Yeah, thank you for the tip. I guess I am relieved by the fact that it's not a completely different variant later on. So thank you for the tip. How dare they pair a big hefty fella with a tall skinny one? What are they trying to say? It means that opposites attract. Minor switch ups, but close to the same. Good to know, good to know. Alright, one more fight. Into the greatest battle I will ever know. Live 'em die today. Maybe next week I'll have the spoons to go back and face Commander Nile, which is basically where I left off the last couple of weeks. That one is definitely a tough fight. Whoa. Alright, let's do this. Why didn't I swing? I don't get it. Lightning uppercut. Nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, oh, one more. How rude, how rude. But it's okay. Oh, you know, I just realized that I can see my feet. What is up with that? I thought I had shoes on. Imagine how leathery my feet are. Toes. Toes are rude. That's what I'm saying. Wonder why I only just realized that. Oh well. Speaking of toes, nobody wants to hear this, but one thing that I often have quibbles with is cutting my toenails because of the way in which you have to angle your body to actually reach them. And so the other day I was like, there's gotta be another way. And so what I ended up doing is I just went to Amazon, and apparently they sell toenail clippers that come like at an angle, and so you don't have to do this ballerina stance plie sort of thing whenever you get them. It's quite a life changer. Recommend. The Ales Dandy seal of approval. Doesn't matter how gear looks as long as it helps. Yeah, I get that. Interesting, I didn't know that. I can't imagine that I'm the only one having that issue, Laker. So think about it. Okay, last fight. The last fight. It's the final countdown. Okay, this time let's get serious. All the other times I was not serious. This time I am really serious. Why am I not even aiming at the person? Okay, that's all she wrote, folks. we gotta wrap it up anyway. Let's go back to intermission. I want to see the last. I'm tired as hell. Well, there you go. You got to see it. You got to see it. Thank you so much for popping in here. Let me go back and alt tab over here. Wrap things up proper. So, I want you to win. It'll happen someday. Someday, I promise. But not today. Not today. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me for Elden Ring today. I am sorry that it is a tight 120. Generally, my Thursdays and Friday streams would be a little beefier, a little longer. But these 2 weeks, just stuff at the house. So next week, we'll go back to our regular stuff. If you want to continue down this river of madness with me, I stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Wednesdays, I'm running Mega Man X. Thursdays, we're playing Final Fantasy VIII, though we might change that to Banjo-Tooie. And then Fridays, we're playing Elden Ring, and sometimes we play Baldur's Gate 3. So yeah, if you're interested in knowing when I'm doing that, feel free to follow me in my socials. They are right there. That's Souls Game Bash. You need to head into it till you get it. Yeah, and for what it's worth, it works when I actually do it. But sometimes I'm just like, I don't have the time. But I get that. Great lineup. Yeah, I hope it's okay. I hope people like it. Most of this stuff is just stuff that I really needed to like catch up on anyways. I like to think that I do retro stuff that I meant to play, and then like a third of it is like modern stuff that people might want to see that are current like players. Anyways, enough of that nonsense. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. Let's see who's on right now. Actually, let's go ahead and raid Retro Jenny, who is a master of retro games. What is she playing right now? Master of retro games. Donkey Kong Country. Who doesn't like Donkey Kong Country? You know what? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and raid her. Let's say hello. Let's go ahead and raid Retro Jenny. yeah, so let me go ahead and start that up. We got a raid message for viewers right over there, and we got a raid message for followers. So feel free to grab one of those. I should probably do the same. But yeah, thank you so much once again, everyone, for popping in. And as I like to say, being very professional over here. Oh, wait a second. Thanks for the content. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah, likewise. Have a great weekend. Much love to all my lurkers as well. Thank you, everyone that popped in to say hello, and those of you who said hello in your mind. And as I like to end these things, stay thirsty, pups. We'll see you again.